Okay, so this one is for our UV lasers out there. Lots of questions coming in, so I thought I'd do this video. I'm going to try and help you guys out on how you can use Cockpit 3D to create some amazing cinematic HD, high quality, dense point clouds with texture on them. That's the key, because a lot of UV laser owners are getting nice 3D, but without the texture on it, so you really can't recognize the pet or the person. Cockpit 3D is going to help you with that. I'm going to rely on you to come back to me with some comments on YouTube on this video with regards to what settings work for you. So I'm going to show you how to play with settings. I'm going to rely on you to come back to me with the settings that actually work for you, so that we can get a better understanding and help pretty much the community out. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, liked, or shared, please do subscribe. I've found that a majority of the people that are watching our videos haven't subscribed, and then you're not going to know when we come up with new videos, and it really helps us, right? I'm really trying to get to that 1 million subscriber mark. I'm now at 900 something. Okay, so let's start off first by some of the images that I'm getting. So these are images that people are sending us. You can see it here. He's actually engraved few images inside the crystal to save on raw material costs, but really you can see some interesting results here. That even though the camera, I guess it's hard to shoot crystal with the camera, so it's hard to see the actual quality, but from what I'm told, it's looking really good. So you try it out on your laser and then let me know how it's coming out for you. But again, let me know about your settings. I'm going to show you how to play with your settings right now, but first let's see how we can actually place these orders in Cockpit 3D. So once you have an account with us, you want to click on add new order. It's going to take you to a site. It might look like this, it might look a little different, just depending on this. Here's a micro site that we've created for people that have our green beam lasers. We provide them with micro e-commerce sites that they're able to kind of take online orders on. So it's not relevant for the UV user, but if you do upgrade to getting one of our machines to do fast 3D with the green beam, then this here is also an option. So yours might look a little different, but it's essentially the same ideas. You're going to come to a landing page, you're going to upload your photo, you're going to submit it, and once you submit it, you're going to need to sync it. So watch this. You're going to see it on your main configurator page. Right here. And now you can sync it. Let me just mention a few things here. I have Cinematic HD on by default. So that means every order that's coming through is going to have that beautiful look that you see on the burns that you see on our website. So if you go to 3dcrystal.com, you'll actually see the quality of the crystals that we're able to create. You have turbo mode, which I only recommend this for small articles. Turbo mode pretty much means that it'll convert your image in around 60 seconds as opposed to in here, let's look at this. See, for example, like these ones had turbo mode off and it took around 5 minutes. This one had it on and it did it in about 1 minute and 23 seconds. This one did it in about 54 seconds, right? So it makes it faster, but it's only good for smaller items. Doing larger items like a 5x8 centimeter, 6x9 centimeter or larger, then you definitely don't want to do turbo mode because you want it to maintain the resolution, okay? And enhancement on pretty much means that it's going to sharpen it, okay? So I'm good with what the defaults are. I'm going to click on sync to auto convert 3D. I'm going to let it sync, and I'm going to speed this camera up so that we can actually take a look at what it looks like once it's done in about 5 minutes from now. Okay, so we see it's ready for download. We're just going to click on preview here. It took 5 minutes and 24 seconds. And you can see it's 3D. It's not placed here because I didn't spend time placing it in the crystal. I'm going to do that in Cockpit 3D. So I'm just going to download this now, or approve it first, and then download it. Now, granted, I understand at this point I should mention that, there are other 2D to 3D converters that are kind of sprouting out up there using basic 3D models available on the internet. I just want to clarify when people ask, well, what's different from yours? Only until you use it will you understand ours is made for business. So it's not made for essentially just hobbyists and people tinkering. It's really made so that you can create 3D quickly and at a quality that is going to be accepted by the customers. So in 23 years of doing this business, working with 3D scanners, scanning people's faces, we have very, very good quality data sets that we use to create what we do. So our technology is not just taking that data set and employing machine learning, but it's actually then taking what we're getting as results and tweaking it, changing it so that it provides the best quality accuracy for most. I don't want to give a number, but I would say that based on my observation, it's at least 95% of the time of the types of photos that come in, we will be able to get very, very good and accurate quality on. So as far as what you're looking for, if you really are looking for a good quality converter, this here is what we're doing. All right, so let's take a look at the results. We're going to save this over here. All right, so now we're in Cockpit 3D. So I personally, I mean, you can see all 4 viewports here. I personally like to maximize it and work on this viewport. So let's now choose our shape. So we're gonna go with our 3D rectangle, 8 by 5 centimeter, 80-50 millimeters. Click on OK. I'm going to take my 3D and I'm just going to increase the size. I'm just going to manually increase it a little bit more. And I'm going to click on Go, and I'm going to see the point cloud. All right. And if by the way, people ask me about these squares. These squares are actually just the viewer. It's not really there. You can see here as I zoom in, it disappears. So if you are seeing kind of grid patterns on your point cloud when you burn it, it's not because of the file. It likely has to do with your laser. And most times what we find is that the reason it happens is because people are saving the point cloud in Cockpit, but then they're changing the size of the point cloud on their laser software. You don't want to do it. Rule number 1, okay? Take it from over 20 years of experience. Rule number 1, rookie mistake, is never change the size of a point cloud. Don't make it bigger. Don't make it smaller. Why? When you take a point cloud and you make it bigger, what you're doing is you're taking something that you've already established the point spacings on. And now, by making it bigger on your laser software, you're expanding the space between the points. And so the image is not going to look optimal in the crystal. It's going to look thin or weaker. And the other way as well, if you decrease the size of the point cloud, so you condense it, you're squeezing the space between the points, making them tighter and closer together, which will result in cracking or melting. Additionally, these are saved on what's called a grid. So essentially, when you start playing around with the point cloud, it will potentially result in revealing grid lines on the point cloud that you're burning with your laser. So once you've saved your point cloud here in Cockpit, then do not change the size of the point cloud anywhere else. Just burn it exactly as is, okay? Let's take a look at the 3D of this. All right, now let's go a little deeper here. I'm gonna turn it to the side. And I'm going to, you see this here is from the side. And from the side, it looks a little fuzzy right now because of my point space settings. So if you burn something and you realize it looks fuzzy, don't blame your laser. You can fix that by adjusting your point space settings. So I clicked on Go without even going and touching my point space settings. So what I recommend for UV lasers, start with 0.06. And I really don't know what the Z layer should be. So I had somebody else telling me they were doing 0606. You can play around with that and decide if that works for you, but you still have to go here to edit geometry. And here you're gonna select your layers and your Z factor. So I'm gonna leave it at 852 right now. If you increase this from 0.06 to 0.20 or 0.14 or whatever it is, then you should decrease this. Okay, so they got to be inverse with an inverse relationship between the Z factor and the Z layer distance spacing. Okay, so to keep this simple right now, I'm going to suggest you start off with 0.06 XY, 0.06 Z, 852, and save. Now click on OK and watch what happens here. Click on Go. Just want to see the resolution. See that? So now it's much tighter, cleaner, and better resolution. Isn't that cool? All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to save this. Oh, by the way, this here is 8 centimeters tall, so I don't know if 80 millimeters is okay for your laser or not. If it's not, and if you need to make it kind of a smaller window, I heard some lasers can only do 6, a field of view of 6 centimeters. Then in that case, let's make our margins here, our Y margin. So this is 8 centimeters tall, right? So let's assume that you could only do 6. That means you have to reduce 10 on the top and 10 on the bottom. There we go. So that's 10 millimeters here, 10 millimeters here. So 80 minus 20 is 60. So what we could do is we could bring this here. Now it's inside there, and click on Go, and it should trim right along the margin. Boom, there you go. And now you click here and you save your DXF, and then you'll be able to convert that to the file format that your laser requires. So a couple questions. First is if you can please try different settings, do your 06, 06, 852. Maybe if that is not high res enough, then you can change this to 05. The XY really helps with the resolution. And if it is cracking or melting, then in that case, let's spread it out. So instead of 06, let's go to like 0.20. But if you do that, I'll show you what happens here. I go to 0.20. You're gonna lose your resolution again. Watch. Okay, it's not too good here. It's a very safe setting. The likelihood of melting is very low, but the resolution just isn't as good. So what you could do is you could then decrease this here to like 2. Okay, and click on go. Now, if you want me to get into more of the reasoning or what each field means, let me know in the comments and I'll create a video for that. But what I'm especially looking for in the comments is for you to kind of let me know what space settings work for you. Please send us videos or photos at least of what you're getting, what laser you're using, so that'll help the community as well. And then let me know if you want me to get into more detail or what questions you have. I will be sure to create videos specifically to answer those questions for all the laser users out there that need to understand Cockpit 3D a little better, okay? So be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much.